the Succulent Cuisine. Today I'm about to get it cracking in the kitchen with some ribs. I don't know why I sung that, but yeah. I'm making ribs today, and they're beef ribs because I don't eat pork. Shout out to my mom for making me team no pork. I miss pork bacon, but I love my mom more, so love you. What you need for that is sweet honey barbecue sauce, olive oil, honey, Grill Mates Sweet and Smoky Rub, Grill Mates Barbecue Spice, cayenne pepper, and brown sugar, because you need brown sugar for everything. And of course, the beef ribs, but I already showed y'all that, so I hope you understand that you need ribs for the ribs. Before you even start, you want to mix these three spices, the rub, the barbecue spice, and the cayenne pepper on a plate. So it looks like this because it prevents you from wasting time when you're dipping your ribs in them. Okay, so before I even start putting the spices and the olive oil on the ribs, I rinse them in water. And I don't really have a great explanation other than that I have like this weird thing about cows. Because beef is cows, right? Yeah, so I just feel like they're like walking around in grass all day and being dirty and rolling around. So I like rinse them in water before I even start. But anyway, so you basically do this one at a time. Put the rib in a bowl, drizzle some olive oil on it. And you don't need a lot at all. You just want to cover both sides so that the spices stick. And you kind of have to massage it a little bit into it. So make sure you're okay with getting a little dirty. And then you basically just throw it right on there. And you want to cover all sides. And then you just repeat the process with all of them. Pour olive oil on there. Make sure you cover it. Massage the meat a little bit. Make sure you get both sides. Then you dip it in the spices. Make sure you cover it all. Dip it. And last one. Okay. When you've done that with all of the ribs, they need to go in the refrigerator covered for 4 hours. So make sure you have something to do so that you're not just sitting there depressed waiting for your ribs, because that's something I would do. And yeah, just leave them in there for 4 hours. Let them sit. Let the spices get into the meat and take a break. Okay, so when it's been 4 hours, you want to take the succulent ribs out the refrigerator, and you want to prepare a pan by putting aluminum foil on it and drizzling olive oil on it so the meat doesn't stick to it. And you basically just spread the meat out. Simple. Oh, it smells so good. I want to eat it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to die. And then you just want to take some brown sugar and just throw some brown sugar on top of every piece. And you can honestly just cover it and then just like rub it in to make sure that like all the brown sugar gets into the meat. When you're done with that, you have to put the ribs in the oven, obviously, to cook it. And I usually put it 20 minutes on 350, and then I increase the heat to like 450 for like 35 minutes because I want it to cook faster. And that's it. It's pretty easy. The ribs are basically done. They only need to go back in the oven for about 5 minutes with the sauce that I'm about to make. So what you need for the sauce is honey. And just pour that in there. Don't need too much because you already have brown sugar on the ribs and you don't want them to be too sweet. And then some barbecue sauce. You do need a lot of barbecue sauce. And you want to just mix that up. And make sure you really get the honey because the honey is thick. And then you just pour that on top of every piece of rib that you have on your pan. And if you get extra left over, you just go back around, pour some more. Don't be shy. And then just throw them bad boys back in the oven for 5 minutes. You make me complete. You're all that matters to me. You're all that matters to me. Now to my favorite part. The ribs are done, so I'm about to eat. Honestly, I tried it already when the camera was off, but I'm just gonna try it in front of y'all so y'all see how good it is. Because God is good, okay? They're like juicy, flavorful. Just perfect. They're succulent. Make sure y'all come back for my next episode. I'm baking again. Bye, everyone.